watching these expose videos in full, you still believe in the fraud that is John Sixthsense, then nothing on this earth can change your mind.
So, that group that reckon he exposed me for being a fucking a Walter or whatever they call it. Basically, there's a group out there that try and expose people for claiming that they've worked in the army when they've not. Which we all know I've never claimed, yeah? Which we all know I've never claimed, yeah? Which we all know I've never claimed, yeah? I'm going to say this one more time, yeah? It's not about drama tonight. I have never ever claimed to be a soldier. Which has been said many times. I was in Afghanistan for CP. Use your fucking brains on CP in Afghanistan. So they call him the Walter Mitty. It's just lies again, isn't it?
Soldiers out in there.
Well, I worked with soldiers.
Yeah.
I was a fucking CP. Everyone knows this. I don't have to explain that. Yeah, on those silly people's lives yesterday, guys, they claim that I made out I was a soldier in Afghanistan. I've never claimed that. You guys have ever heard me say I was a soldier, have you? So.
I've never heard me say I was a soldier, have you? So.
And basically,
that hate group.
there was an accusation made about me. Someone had made a mistake and said that John was in the army. Never claimed to be. I was a civilian contractor when I worked out in the Middle East. Most people that watch me know I would never have claimed to have been in the British Army. I was a civilian contractor. It's just total, absolute nonsense. But I want to make it clear, under no circumstances, and I've said this so many times, have I ever claimed to work for the British Army or any army, okay? I was in the Middle East as a civilian contractor. That is it. It's just total, absolute nonsense. Again, I have never worked for or worked with, or sorry, I've worked with them, but I've never worked for the army in any shape or form. I was a civilian contractor, okay? It's just total, absolute nonsense. They claimed on their live stream that I made out I was in the British Army. Never have I fucking ever said anything like that. People know me.
Before then, because it was that other.
People know me. I worked in security in the Middle East, several different countries. That is it. On those silly people's lives yesterday, guys, they claim that I made out I was a soldier in Afghanistan. I've never claimed that. You guys have ever heard me say I was a soldier, have you? So. John, did you really go out to Afghanistan, or are you full of shit? See anything about my personal life or my past on Facebook? Because a lot of people go searching Facebook and YouTube to find out about me. And what a lot of people don't realise is I had my other Facebook, which I'm about to show you. This is my old Facebook profile, okay? I used to be a fighter. Oh, that's on here as well. I think if people looked a little bit more in detail, they would understand and know. This is my old Facebook profile, okay? This is my old Facebook profile, okay? So, what I'm going to say is, I'm finally going to tell you that I never claimed to be in the army. In 2010, so I went out there first in 2008, then back out in 2012. Yeah. I went to Iraq and Algeria in between. Just remember what year I was out there. 2007, 2008, 2009. Is that right? Or is it 8, 9, 10? I can't remember. We were escorting somebody from NATO, from Kandahar Airport, and there were 2 Army generals, Americans. There were me and another CP lad looking after them, and that's it. And we were aiming to get these people, and our job was to jump in front of a bullet, and he did, and it killed him instantly. Yeah. And this man I was sharing a room with for 6 months. He was, to all intents and purposes, my closest friend. And this man I was sharing a room with for 6 months. He was, to all intents and purposes, my closest friend. And this man I was sharing a room with for 6 months. He was, to all intents and purposes, my closest friend. And I had to stand there and watch him die straight in front of me. And then I had to safely get everyone out of there on my own without any backup.
Mm.
So I've seen shit that would make your hair curl. And not only did I do that in Afghanistan, I did it in Iraq and Algeria.
Yeah.
Which most soldiers don't do that much on tour.
Yeah.
Which most soldiers don't do that much on tour.
Yeah.
Which most soldiers don't do that much on tour. The second thing was, I think I mentioned US generals. Now, I don't know what rank these people were. I don't know who they were. All I know were they were very important American people. And that's it. And so I shouldn't have made any assumptions or filled in the blanks with words that were suitable, let's just say. But that is all. I was still there when I said I were. I was still in a very dangerous situation with 2 very important people we were looking after, and that's it. So for those 2 things, I want to make a public apology, and it shouldn't have been said, but I've said them, and now I'm apologising. But me being me, don't think things through before I say it, and that's the truth. When I get angry, I say things. But what I say is always truth. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's me, because there's certain instances, and I've been advised to speak about it personally. And all the team now, I'm dealing with a psychiatrist about it all at the moment. There's certain things that happened in my life that's given me PTSD, and I've only just been recently diagnosed with it. Hence why I've had some time off and stuff. And there's certain things that happened over there that make it very difficult for me to talk about. We didn't have the protection of the army, which most people who've been in the army go to. Although we was working very closely with the army. But I've got to thank the British Army now has stepped in and are paying for all my psychiatric counselling. But I've got to thank the British Army now has stepped in and are paying for all my psychiatric counselling.
Good.
To do with what's called SAF. You ever heard of SAF, anyone?
Yeah.
It's a very big organisation, and I will be raising money for them in the future. They are paying for me personally. They are paying for me personally. They are paying for me personally. They rang the other day to speak to me and Jojo and to get my service number. Even though I wasn't a soldier, I still had what's called a service number. Even though I wasn't a soldier, I still had what's called a service number. And they referenced it against who I was working with, and now they're funding it. And they referenced it against who I was working with, and now they're funding it, which I can't thank the British Army big enough for it.
We've seen, John, when something comes through for John and
His face
it's
goes
related
white.
to that, we see the effects it has on John.
Yeah.
Yeah. His face goes white.
Well, the team now, I'm being treated for PTSD because of it. Well, the team now, I'm being treated for PTSD because of it. Well, the team now, I'm being treated for PTSD because of it.
Yeah.
So yes, and I don't ever want to have to answer that question again. It's
Fucking disgusting.
and for putting it out there that it's bollocks. And for putting it out there that it's bollocks.
and for putting it out there that it's bollocks.
Because of PTSD, and my PTSD is not related to that, to what I saw out there. But when I went to a therapy session, the therapist looked at the possibility of the fact that I had been in Afghanistan and I had been in Algeria and Iraq, working so closely with the armed forces. Could we look at getting some support from SAFA? Now, I didn't understand who SAFA were at that point. Now, SAFA is an Army veteran charity that offer counselling services and medical services to our veterans. Now, at that point, I didn't know. So then I came home and told everyone that I may be getting some help from SAFA. And that's it. These guys jumped all over it. They claim that they've spoken to people at SAFA, and SAFA have said that they've never heard of me and everything. And I'm sorry, but that's GPDR. SAFA would never release information like that. Secondly, that's all I've ever said. So, I don't know where you're getting your information from.
But people twist things quite easily, okay?
So do your research, please. So do your research, please.
John Harris has a history of abusing GoFundMe to mislead the public. He also implements other means, such as super chats and ad revenue. He does this by rallying people into donating towards a cause, and then, when the money is in, he does a classic bait and switch. No one outside of his cult-like circle would know any different.
Don't matter. We don't need star money. We'll just take money from someone's GoFundMe. We'll just take money from someone's GoFundMe. We'll just take money from someone's GoFundMe.
We'll take money from someone's GoFundMe.
It's not the first time. Is it, John?
Got to be very careful with Facebook at the moment, so I'm kind of really concentrating on YouTube. Let's see if we get those viewers up and subscribers. So just want to let you know, just last night alone on YouTube, we raised nearly 40 quid in advertisement revenue that's going straight to the NHS. There's a delay of about there's a delay of around 3 or 4 weeks before it transfers across to my AdSense account. And as soon as it does, guys, well, I'll be buying something absolutely lovely, and I'll be just come off of PXT. I don't know, Mark, we're live. Oh yeah, I might log on to his channel and say, everyone log off and come on mine. I'm joking. Oh, thank you for your donation, Paul. $2.99 to the NHS. Thank you. Fuck it. Should we do Facebook and YouTube? pardon my swearing, shall we? You know, oh, thank you so much for the donation of $9.99. It'll go straight to the NHS as soon as it gets to the AdSense account. From Annalise Pierce, and then for Ferns 4M4, £5. Thank you so much. So let's stream across them both, yeah? So for those on both platforms, please can you do whatever you can to make this, get this feed out there, yeah? I'm not going to say the word because it seems to cause problems, but if you could distribute my video and start your watch parties, I would really appreciate it. Last time I did this, John, I had pain down my right arm. Any idea why? It's usually Oh, Faz Khan, how are you, sweetheart? Jane Cresswell, thank you so much for your £2 donation. £20 already for the NHS. I agree, Paul. It's amazing, isn't it, my friends? Oh, Jane, £2 from your son as promised. She didn't need to do that. Oh, bless, he wanted to. Well, tell him thank you so much, Jane. It will buy someone at the NHS a nice treat. A nice treat.
A few moments later.
It wasn't £800, there were thousands raised.
No, there wasn't. Natalie, that was to do with the fucking...
that one we got scammed. Well, you take a fucking face for a shit. You haven't got a clue what you're talking about. That's 2 incidences. I don't think I've ever been as angry in my life. I don't get involved in any of the shit, but it's all just been chucked at me, all the drama. I don't want to have to do it. Oh, this is another one, this. Sick of it, guys. Yeah? I'm trying my hardest to fucking do my job, leave people alone, help people out, and I get fucked over every time. So I've now been accused of scamming money off a charity. Yeah? Right, Trisha Walters, I've tried inboxing you, right, and you've just posted crap about me in about 20 groups. I am dealing with this legally now. You cannot just do that and just expect me to not react to it. You've accused me of conning 200 quid after a charity. Well, let me just tell you, I make more than that in half a fucking day. Would my career be worth it? Seriously, come and speak to me instead of posting shit in charities. I am dealing with this legally now. Seriously, you can't just post stuff like that and expect to get away with it. We employ up to 6 people full time and several part time. And the shit like that gets around here, you're going to cost fucking 6, 7 people their jobs. It's not on. One group actually, not 20. You did it in one group, and that group shared it everywhere. I've been getting threatened. I've had bloody newspapers ringing me. I've got fucking newspapers contacting me, everything now. And the comments you made about me were not the type of group to approach and ask questions, because of the attitude we get. You've literally just slated me all over the internet without any evidence of anything. And call me a fucking con artist. I hope you're ready. Because trust me, whatever damage this causes to my company, I will legally deal with it straight away. I'm not having this. I suggest you take your post down, Tricia, because I am going straight to legal with it. You've not approached me once. So let me tell you the story, guys. Do you remember back when we did the COVID first started? And I said, and people started donating super chats to me on YouTube, like they do. Okay? And I says, thank you for that, guys. I'll donate it straight to the NHS. And then we said, no, actually, we'll buy them something. And I says, I'll tell you what, I'll go one extra. I will even give my ad revenue from tonight. Hold up, what's Natalie Jane in here?
Hold up, what's Natalie Jane in here?
It wasn't £800, there were thousands raised.
No, there wasn't. Natalie, that was to do with fucking...
that one we got scammed.
No.
Well, you take a fucking face for a shit.
You have a clue what you're talking about. That's 2 incidences.
Everyone got refunded for when we got scammed, and everyone knows that. So don't come in here trying to start shit with me.
And that was GoFundMe.
Because trust me, I know you and Dan Litchfield can't afford to take me on legally. So don't fucking mess with me. You're causing me this shit. So let me tell you guys, we raised £110 through Super Chats. I then put 70 quid's worth of ad break revenue on it. Okay? The money, anyone knows that when you first receive super chats, it takes about 6 weeks to come through. There's a delay of about...
There's a delay of around 3 or 4 weeks before it transfers
across to my AdSense account. So what did I do in June? I took out my own money, went and bought loads of shit and gave it to loads of first-line carers. You know what? Natalie's calling me a narcissist all over there.
Right, okay.
Right, well, I'm going to state it now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Today, we legally deal with Natalie and Dan Litchfield. So I've had enough of this shit. So then on this post, they're all saying, well, he must have done it because he has a fake, because his ex-missus has posted it everywhere. Yeah? That is absolute bullshit. Do you think I'd risk me fucking... Our business turns over nearly 300 grand a year. Do you think I'd risk that for fucking 110 quid? So look, everyone's in there. I'm not going to be called a scam artist. Why can I not say something because you've not responded to it? You didn't say that. You called me a narcissist and said I've scammed people. You're ready. You best get ready, Natalie, seriously. Because neither you or Dan can afford to fucking take us on. And for £110? For fuck's sake, man.
It's laughable.
I can earn that in half a day, for fuck's sake. It pisses me off. So just because my ex has called me a fake, right? That's been dealt with now. The police are involved in that. Does not mean I'm a scam artist. Do you know how much money I've raised for charity over the last 10 years, guys? Over 50 grand. And someone's questioning me about 110 fucking quid.
In April of 2020, John Harris was duped by a fan called Helen Riley. She told his team that 2 NHS staff had died from COVID-19 and had left behind 3 young children. Before long, John Walls Harris sprang to the rescue, and without doing any further checks or authenticating anything, his team booted up their go-to crowdfunding cash cow, GoFundMe.
So do your research, please.
Hello, everybody. Can you all hear and see us okay? Can you answer?
Hi.
Hope everyone's well. So, guys, it's very, very important that we get this live shared out. I'm promising you now, there's no drama. We don't do that anymore. No drama whatsoever.
No drama whatsoever.
But the live we're about to give is a very sad live. And you'll understand why shortly. I will be doing most of the talking because Jojo is going to get very emotional around this. Some people might have seen a post that I've just shared to my wall. So let me just explain something to you.
Let me start with how I took her on.
Yeah. Well, should we tell them about what the official stories, then you can go into your details? Yeah. So just give them the basics of what's happening, and then you can go into.
So, guys, as you all know, I went and did JoJo's World, and from a very tragic thing that went off, I become very, very close friends. I'd go as far as saying we know each other on the floor in a bag.
But look, guys, and this is where I'm going to have to take over because I think JoJo's going to get quite emotional about this. She's one of the most loveliest girls you could ever meet. She's polite. She's got an attitude that most 16-year-olds haven't got. And she started to feel unwell, and they put her through lots of different tests. And she started to get pain in her neck and in other areas. And she started struggling really bad. So after lots and lots of tests, last week was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. Having to hear the news that your daughter has got cancer. Nobody should have to hear that. Now, I've got nearly 300,000 followers on my page. Could you imagine if everyone was to donate just 99p? That would be $3,000. She needs essentials for a bedroom because she's going to be having a lot of care from home. Obviously, her mum's got to take time off work to look after her. And as you can imagine, any mum should not have to go through this. And so as friends, we need to help in any way we can. So I'm reaching out to the community. My mods and JoJo's mods have put links into the section of our page and her page. And even if you can just donate 50p, it would be the biggest help ever.
So do your research, please. So do your research, please. research, please? So do your research, please.
A few moments later.
I'm expecting people turning up at my house because she's given my address out to certain people who's asking. Yeah?
Which is illegal.
Which is totally illegal. I've now got the kids shitting themselves in case anyone turns up. That's not fair. If anyone comes to this house...
The police will be called.
No, if anyone comes to this house and puts my family at risk, then they will see a different side of John.
Messaging me left, right, centre. Kevin Leach has been shit steering again, and he's trying to cause a big fucking fallout with us all. Basically, Paranormal Blights have decided that they're going to try and convince people that if they upset me enough tonight that I'll cancel the PPV. So everyone that's in Blights, like Kev, Lisa and Cole and everyone, are all trying to attack me now to try and fuck me up. I tell you what, I'm going to fucking, like a little prick, I might be taking this address off you eventually because I'm just going to go and fucking sort it out, I reckon.
I'm still waiting for the police to turn up and question me about the scenario. I've heard nothing. Yet they took her phone. They went to the Reiki Federation about Jojo. Yeah? Those that's taking me down, who were any of the fuckers without me? You were unknown. The money that were raised, would you have got any of that without me? No. I could let some secrets out about that night. But the police are involved now. I could say, no, stop filtering me. I'm saying it straight. Sorry, I'm saying it straight. I remember when I lost my mind. I could start going throwing accusations about what happened on Boxing Night. They're ringing police about COVID breaches. What about the fact of you having Dan Litchfield in your house, fitting blinds in a COVID with a daughter that's very ill?
So do your research, please.
I am broken. I'm not gonna lie. I'm broken. I'm done.
I remember when I lost my mind.
So I'm doing this live stream now to tell you, you've won. You've broken me. Yeah. I've had 2 messages in the last 20 minutes. One threatening me to kill me. Like, raising money for charity. If you look at all the people, money I'd raised for charity. Yeah? I fucking, all the money I weighed for British Art Foundation and everything else. Never got questioned once. Do you know how much money I've raised for charity over the last 10 years, guys? Over 50 grand. And I helped that family. Don't care what they say, I helped that family. So yes, questions did get asked within the Sixth Sense team. That video got one thing right last night that I know of. And yes, we did get suspicious of why they was wanting so much money. Because every day they'd turn up, they'd ask us to pre-promote the GoFundMe. We need more money. Can you do it? We still haven't got enough money. Can you do it? And as a team, it was never put out there publicly, but as a team, we started thinking, I mean, it's a bedroom, you've been offered your wigs, it's your bedroom, you've had $2.5 grand already off for your GoFundMes. Took the screenshots of it, claiming that it's fake, ring the solicitors and ask them if they're dealing with my case. Because they will soon fucking tell you they are. Yeah? I can't take any more. You're pushing me to the edge. And no man likes to be accused of the stuff that's been accused. If some of the comments that's been made about me.
Full name and where he lives. I won't give us the address because I wouldn't do that. Who wants to know it?
Because I'm going to be giving it out. I'm done now. He knows I know who he is. And the stuff that's been said about me. Yeah? Why have I fucking... What have I ever done wrong to go through all this?
You've been too kind-hearted.
But it's caused me proper damage. If you're that worried about your child, why would you put them on camera all the time? Yeah? Why would you automatically go into this and we're so devastated by what's John's done? Oh, by the way, guys, we're starting a ghost hunting company. What the fuck? He's in a right state. The 2 kids. My little boy. All of it. Calls now every day from crisis team. Yeah? They didn't want me staying at home, but JoJo's made it aware that she's got people here to help. I'm done with it all. Yeah? So what I'm going to do is I'm taking a bit of time out, guys. As from today. I'm taking a few days off because I'm at breaking point. The doctors have changed all my meds over. They put me back on morphine again because I'm in a bad state.
Oh yes, it tickles my tuppence with excitement.
It's on me how a shit shag and a small dick. I've got a small dick. Oh, can I just mention, mate, our solicitor's watching and she says you have just broken the law. You need to learn the law, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. You can't do that.
One of them has.
Is he allowed to enter my car legally without anything?
No.
No. But you didn't suspect, did you try doing a PNC check on it? Yeah.
Why did you?
Yeah.
Why did you feel the need to go in my purse?
No, it's totally illegal. Yeah.
I said your person there.
Can I just... You know, 3 or 4 times a week, right, the police come to where we are, and we're usually so polite, but you came with such an attitude problem tonight. You did come with a... Brandon, we've got it all on video, and it's going to your sergeant. You cannot enter our vehicle.
I just told you, I'm giving you the power.
And this one reckons you were going to arrest me for trespassing. That's a civil matter. I want your sergeant. We're making a formal complaint. I'm not saying you were, am I?
I want you. Can we have your picture?
Right.
we start talking on something?
Well, I'm gonna ask you a question first. Is it illegal to search someone unlawfully? Because my sister's just told me it is.
Is it what?
Illegal to search someone unlawfully.
I haven't searched anybody.
You've searched our
Searched our
car.
car.
and you've just
Your
been in their
vehicle,
purse.
if you listen to
Nope.
the safety on the way, we're here because we've had a report from security cameras and security guards.
So you're going off purses?
Why haven't you been to the past 7 times that we've been
Right,
in?
I'm asking you a direct question now and I'm not being rude, yeah?
Right, can we stop one person speaking?
Legally,
Yes.
are you allowed to enter our car without our permission? No, let me finish.
Right. Yeah.
And search the purse without our permission. Are you legal? Is that a legal requirement?
Right, if we believe your vehicle is involved...
I'm sorry, I asked you a direct question. Please don't answer with another answer, a question.
So what would you have
Right, well, I
why
believe a
is it-
crime's been
why is
committed.
Kev, why is Kev...
The car was open.
Why is
I've got a
Kev-
brand new car that
John,
automatically locks, mate, so it wasn't.
Your car was open.
No, it wasn't. It
John,
automatically
Mate,
locks.
it was. I'm not going to lie to you.
Shut up a minute, John.
Well, you've told many lies already.
I haven't told any lies.
You have.
Look, mate, I haven't told any lies.
Why have
If we believe the crime being
So why
committed-
hasn't Kev been looked into then? If
Because
you
we've
believe
now
that
recovered
this-
you.
And you've gone through our purse.
Right.
Right, we've gone through it.
Well, I'm sorry. I've just been. Can I just finish the conversation? I've just been informed. Can I just answer you? I've just been informed by our sister on here that what you've just told us is incorrect.
I'll tell you what,
So I need to ask you, Sergeant.
Take it with our professional standards. You're entitled to a copy of the search record anyway.
I'll tell you what. If you believe a crime's been committed, you've got the right to arrest me, haven't you? Yeah. Can I ask you? So if I believe a crime's been committed, does that mean I can put you under citizen's arrest? Why not?
Because I've done it under legal power.
Because you haven't done it under legal power. I've just been told by a solicitor.
Well, then you can go to our professional standards department and discuss that.
So I can't put you under
Hang on,
citizen's arrest,
so-
seeing as you could me.
Right, John.
So that means
Let
you're
mine
better than
do.
me, does it?
John.
And more important than me.
John.
I'm sorry, but the way you turned up tonight was disgusting. The way you spoke to my members of staff.
Man, you spoke to my
Yeah,
son.
they've got a right to go to work without getting abusive comments and dogs coming at them. The way that you says, get out and against that wall. At them. The way that you says, get out and against that wall.
The way that you said, get out and against that wall.
That is nonsense.
We've got no idea who you are.
Yeah? You have. You've just searched the car. Unlawfully.
An abandoned building.
Hello, here we are. You can check the vehicle,
That's
but you can't search the vehicle unless you think they have
What's it
drugs.
called?
Right, that would be
What's
Section
that called?
23 Misuse of Drugs Act.
Yes.
Nothing to do with it.
So you've not got no suspicion that we've got drugs?
The ones
The ones over there? Well, I'll tell you what, mate. You go and search. I've already done your job most of the night, so you go and search for them.
John,
No, you can't tell me for having an opinion.
John.
a copy of the search records. Right
No,
now,
you
you're
don't
shouting.
know.
I want a copy of the search records that permitted you to do this.
Right, come on. No.
I'm not going anywhere. You can. I'm not coming anywhere.
Because I'm taking this.
You lawfully don't have to take my details from me. You've already got them.
How do we do a search record?
You've
without
got
the
to-
details?
I've broken no law. I've broken no law. You're not having my
Right,
details.
get in the car. Can you?
To find out who's here.
Well, would you have not come in the building and found out?
And been nice
We
and
won't
just
go in
said
those
hello.
buildings, mate.
No.
We won't go in those
Well,
buildings.
you've just tried to. You've just got us out. Would you not have tried that first?
We've called you out.
No, I'm asking.
And-
Would you have not
and-
tried that first for going in the car
and-
unlawfully?
Right, are you going to let me speak or not, John?
I have a right to not all let you.
I
It's up
think
to
it's the
you.
way you've spoke to my son.
I
Yeah.
haven't spoken to anybody.
You did.
Somebody did.
Somebody may have done.
Yeah.
We don't know what you're
And I
doing.
know you police
Abusing
officers
powers.
get
That's what it
that.
is.
I get
Do you know
that.
what? Come out of the building. You may not.
When?
You may
Tonight?
tonight. We've been here for an hour.
Well,
The
we've
dog-
only
the
just
dog-
heard
the
you.
dog- The dog was literally here for 5 minutes. I promise you this.
Well, why didn't you come up and shout hello?
We have. We shouted police.
No, you haven't.
We have. We shouted police.
Which building?
Yeah.
Our colleague's doing your search record.
Yeah.
Are you going to allow her to have your details?
No.
Why?
Come on. You've got them off the car.
For the search record.
Yeah, but
You've got
why?
them on the car.
It's an unlawful search, I'm afraid.
Saying, you've got them on the car.
What's your station? Sleaford Station. Disgusting.
Was why haven't you been the last 7 times then? Since we've been here. Was why haven't you been the last 7 times then? Since we've been here.
Was why haven't you been the last 7 times then? Since we've been here.
Mate, this is the 4th time we've been here this week.
So why are they all going?
Yeah.
And when I said there's homeless over there, were they going to it? No.
Well, didn't you hear him first when I first come out with my camera? He goes, I'll do you for trespassing. I goes, there's no such law. He says, I'll do you for being in an enclosed building. I says, there's no windows on building.
At the minute, I'm considered to be found in enclosed premises. At the minute, I'm considered to be found in enclosed premises.
Who shouted at you when you were
Him.
outside?
That knobhead.
Him.
You're a proper cunt.
As soon as he said, I've been in your purse, and I said, you're not allowed, all the other officers went away. They went away.
Did you see what he did with the fence?
No.
He held the fence back while I came through and I let it go, and I went arse over shit.
I remember when I lost my mind.
A few moments later.
Slowly.
We did
right.
catch, we did trip him up quite a lot of times, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, it has been taken further. The police, the fact that it's already out there on YouTube means I'm allowed to do this. Yeah, it's out there for the public. It has caused an injury, and I'm going to prove it later. Tonight at 9 o'clock, I'm putting a video together which shows another angle. So as you knew, me and Lewis were both recording in 4K as well as going live last night, and basically, so. All I'm going to say is whatever happened has caused upset to my family. Know that a lot of the people from this said group that's caused trouble, and basically
that hey group
are watching. All I'm going to say is,
Get your facts right.
well, no, I'm taking it further now, and I'm going to explain how I'm taking it further. I'm going to do it in a calm way, because I'm not after threats. I don't do physical threats. I'm an ill man. Everyone on YouTube witnessed how we were treated by the police last night. Also, you've seen many times the police turning up at our locations, and you've seen how polite we are with them, and how we don't at all argue or anything. So if people start saying we're disrespectful to the police, it's not the case. You've all seen it many times. But last night was disgusting. On video, you can clearly see as Lewis and Brandon walked out, he says, "Get out of here," and stand against the wall and start shouting at him. When I came out, they had a bit of a different attitude, but they were one cop who were very arrogant. And he told several lies, which we caught him out on camera. He did break the law. We've got it in writing that he broke the law. We have put the formal complaint forward. But what was the worst part about it, which you're going to see from tonight's video, is when I was walking towards the fence, the policeman was holding it open for me. And you see him stepping away and pushing it. And that's when I went flying arse over shit.
Oh God! 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 I remember when I lost my mind.
Well known for fakery and bullshit across Facebook. Where? Where? Very, very scary. I came in this building a few years ago and it petrified me then. God help us tonight. It's been empty for so long.
That'd be nobody behind me, if I'm honest. What the fuck? What the fuck? What was that? Someone's just tapped that sink.
Touch that sink.
Fuck. Something bad in here.
Did you hear it?
Yeah. You were on camera, you didn't touch it.
Just as we literally got close to it, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was like it was something just banged it. As soon as we got close, it just went bang.
Whoa, not again. What the fuck was that?
What is that?
And this, look, that's what's banging. There's nothing above that can drop on it. What the fuck is that? Oh! Right, I don't know if I want to be a cameraman anymore.
Yeah, but there's no one that can do that, mate. There's nothing that can make that noise, is there? Literally. Right, I'll be really impressed if you could make that noise again.
Did you hear that talking?
If you can, I promise, we will help you in some way. Please come forward and make that noise if you can. Use all your energy. Throw something, kick it, do whatever you can for me.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
Jesus Christ, it's getting horrible, I'm telling you. Keep banging into everything. Who's here? What the fuck? I'm scared. What was that? What were it? Big bang. They were near me. Very close to me. That chair's moved. Was it not? I'm really struggling to cope, guys. I'm coming back to you guys. It's a bit too much for me, this. Right. Just a couple more things before I get back. Is there anyone here?
Oh, fuck off, John!
Did you see that?
Fuck.
What was it?
That barrel.
Who kicked the barrel?
Not you, you weren't anywhere near it.
Did you kick it?
No, we hear it.
I've seen his feet. Oh. It's open. It's
You've
open.
seen that thing sort of nice fucking pulled out.
Someone just kicked it.
It's all going right bad.
Everybody just calm
What you
down.
done? I think we should all go home.
Right, I have just seen, if you would have seen what I've seen in that corner. That K2's just gone berserk.
Ah!
Fuck off!
No! I'm nowhere near it. Nowhere near it.
I want to go home.
I'm nowhere near that. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, God. My fucking hood's just been pulled.
That curtain's moving.
My hood has literally just been pulled.
Isn't that the like the office type thing for the?
What that? What? Mate, that... But me being me, don't think things through before I say it. That's the truth. When I get angry, I say things. But what I say is always truth. Yeah? Claims to be an award-winning medium. Yes, I am an award-winning medium. In 2012 and 2013, I was awarded Spirit Side Medium of the Year. It's easily Googleable. You can Google it very easy. I mean, do it. So I got one saying, John Sixthsense, celebrity psychic medium John Sixthsense is bankrupt. Firstly, the word celebrity is something you will never ever hear me saying. Only one psychic medium that should I claim that has only a third of the followers that I have, or on his live videos only has a tenth of the live viewers, claims that they're celebrities. It's a ridiculous statement to make. We're infamous in this field, not famous. It's ridiculous. But me being me, don't think things through before I say it. That's the truth.
Fucking disgusting. I'm for putting it out there that it's bollocks.
So for anyone that's just come on, that page, and basically
that hate group.
The day of redemption is at hand! Repent! And thou shalt be saved.
It's got to stop if we're going to move forward. So will you not be in my life? So are you still going to mod? Still can't be recognised on his own. All I'm saying is Joanne's never going to be here because she fucking works 60 hours a week. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. Nothing's been spoke about. We'll just be spending time together. And that's it. They're never going to come here. No, it won't. If we sort it, it won't. Why are you laughing? Well, I thought we were supposed to be sorted so we can live a normal life. You said you want to sort it. So, how can it be a normal life if you just won't ever come here? Because he's going to expect you to. And what you can say to him, the reason. When you feel used by what? No need for any of that. That's choice you're going to wear. Did I say that? You're very patronising to me. Did I say that? Because I said, I still want you to be my friend and be in my life. And be in my life. That's what friends do, innit? I'm going to say you have. But if you're saying you'll never come here again, but we won't, because what'll happen is you'll say, yeah, I feel used by John, and still say, fuck it, let's just leave. You know exactly what you do. It's fine, you tell him that. So whatever, everything you've just said, everything you said is just shit because you said, yeah, of course you will, and I know that. So this old 10-minute conversation we just had, me trying to keep you as friends, it just meant nothing. No, because you've just said, you'll both fuck off because you know what else. I says to you, you're going to say that you feel used, and I'll say, let fucking hell, let's just fuck off. Yeah, and you say, I know that. So in my mind, you've like, well, I've just wasted 10 minutes talking to you. How? If you're going to tell him no, all I'm saying is, if you're saying that you're going to be being used, you know that we won't be able to be friends. Don't you? Am I right or wrong? Yeah? No? Don't speak to me then. Why don't you speak to me? Why are you just sat looking at me? Why aren't you fucking talking to me? Right, that's fine. What are you doing? Why won't you talk to me? I just sit here and let you stare at me, I'll just fuck off. Talk to me then! Well, you're just fucking staring at me. But you're saying he will, or he might. So does that mean that... So what I'm trying to understand is, so you said that you are going to say that you feel used. You saying he will go your way and leave. So what I'm saying is, so you've already decided that you... Just think about what we've just said. You said that you're definitely going to toss what we've done, not you. About. Oh, God, yes. I feel so well. I don't want nothing my own way. So if Stuart ever says to you, do you want to come to the shop? She's not here. You won't come. Actually, you don't want to see me. Okay. Great. I'm trying to fuck around here. You need to stop accusing me of that. What I'm saying is, I haven't fucked around with you. It's so unfair to say that. Me. Upset. And that's what you really want. You fucking wouldn't, or you? What, like one last time? Thinking. Is that what you're thinking? Is that what, that's what your agenda is? When you said I would? What? Can't be shit like that, because then your emotions will get all fucked up. Don't like that, because it just fuck your emotions up. So it would. What do you think? You're crazy. What, so if something happened, it won't fuck your head up? What you just said, if something happens with me, it won't fuck your head up. And what's the benefit of it? And so you're telling me you'd be happy for us to be friends with benefits? After all, just contemplating it. Yeah, mess your head up. Mess your head up. Well, I'm not going to have sex with you. I'm not going to have sex with you if you mess your head up.
for it to just be that. There's other things you can do other than sex, you know. Play. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to do much. So, look at me straight now in the face. Wait, I'll call you if I want. Listen to me. So you could go back to being friends with benefits without no guilt trip or no shit. Yeah. But without chucking it in my face. Because I've never doubted the attraction towards you. It's how the future would be. How I just don't think it'd work as a... What do you mean? Predict it. Well, what I'd say is, if it were to happen, it would be under the principles, it's just as friends having a fumble. Well, you couldn't do it under that way, could you? Really? Are you joking? Hey, are you joking with me? So, are we staying friends at our form, or are we just going to stay friends? You told me. Right. So if we went in there now, and shit happened, you'd be fine. And it'd be under there, we're just friends just having fun. And it'd be between me and you. True. Because my feelings got messed up all over the place. So, is that what you want? I'm gonna be alright. Well, if you're not then we can't. I'll tell you what I'd worry about, is if we did do it like that, we'd have to keep it, our feelings quiet and from each other, or stop it as soon as feelings come into it, because neither of us could move forward in life if we didn't. It's just delaying the inevitable then, isn't it? Get me? I don't know. Just go back to just being fun and exciting. You get me? It's have to stay at that. Just fun. Okay. We're gonna deal with them with the friends. I'm sorry. And I can make a touch to you, I can make a call. Alright, look at that. It's all about a shit shagging a small dick. Out of a dick. I haven't got a small dick.
I see your enlargement pills are working. You're a bigger dick today than you were yesterday.
What do you think? Well, have I got a small dick? Really? Really? I'll tell you talk too far. Right. Sort of shit out of the bedroom. Ah! Oh. What are you doing? Why? You suggested it. Well, come here, I want to shake something. Come here, I want to shake something. Wait.
A few moments later.
Now, there's arguments in that round. What a monster. You're going to go to start having sex with it. You're my friend, you should have talked about it. Hello? Alright dude, no worries, see you soon.
Right. You just go through walls. I'm 5 minutes away. Scares me. Everyone there work my cup and that's what I'm doing. It's my brain rebooting, like too much stress and pain. My brain just pushes. I really do miss you as a friend, man. When we just sit and talk, even when we were together, I used to love it. Why wouldn't you go to talk to me about shit as well? Okay. There you are. That's what I've been fucking doing, picking shit up about today. Okay. That's the kind of fun that is me. Get me. Hey, Mom. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, where are you? Yeah, no worries, we're all ready for you. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I will do. Alright, see you soon, Mum. Bye. Bye. You're not terrible. About having a hold of it. I don't know, it's more like I'm controlling it or I'm in charge of it. Okay. What's the card for her? No, we're embarrassing those people. Do you know I'm getting a washing machine tomorrow as well? I'm not saying I won't let you, because it's just getting done or I'm getting a washing machine tomorrow. I don't want to wreck a friendship. I don't want to wreck our friendship. No, I think it's been going for a while. I'll get a new one now. Oh, well, I'll be honest with you, that last couple of days I've been baby wiping it. I know it isn't, but I can't, all my mums or anyone, I've got everyone. It's purely been the fact that I've been quite low and just hiding away. Do you know what I mean? Something to do every night. I'm in the public eye, I can't. 5-6 years ago, no one was fucked with me. You ask my mum, she was always getting me bailed out. Because I was always leaning on her. And since I met my foot with Joanne,